Hello everyone, Paul here. What I decided to do for my channel is to create and find some products out there that are useful for entrepreneurs out there online. So what I'm doing is I'm finding products in retail that will benefit someone that has an entrepreneur mindset or something that will improve their business online. So what I try to do is I look for items that will help improve in some way. So what today I want to look at is the kind of computers that you can buy that will be good for overall power and processing for, if you're the subject of mining is coming to my mind is what computers are good for mining, and the one that I'm using for this computer wouldn't be a good choice for mining. It's not that strong when it comes to power. What you would need is a gaming system. So I've done some little research, and I'll show you what I've come to my conclusion of. Now at my Walmart, they have this. I had to look it up, and they have this Omen gaming tower here. But at my Walmart they have it for clearance. So we only have two left, but it's marked down at my store. It's a little bit cheaper than what they have online, but it's the same thing here. It's getting a gaming console, and gaming, particularly this is used for gaming, but let's just zoom this around. Let's see a little bit about the specs here. I'm just showing you the desktop version, and I'm going to show you the laptop version as well. Okay, so that just shows you about the processor, but that's not really showing you about the computer system in itself. But this does have a more powerful graphics card. It's meant to handle more gameplay type. But I'm not that big of a gamer, at least on a computer. But it does have other uses. If you're involved in crypto and you want to start mining certain coins, you can mine Digibyte and Bitcoin, and you can use the computer to actually mine a lot quicker than the one that I have right now. So this is a good candidate. It has 1 terabyte hard drive, Windows 10, but this is just the one that's available where I'm at. The one that I really want to look at is, I looked at this, and I walk by this desktop, and it's nice and all, but you don't want this big, if you have the space for it, it's nice. But what I'm looking for is actually a laptop that can do pretty similar results of what the desktop can do. So I went to Amazon, and because it's not available at my Walmart, at least not in store. Online's a different thing. You can find some laptops, but I wanted to find some laptops that would work good for gaming, because I want to eventually replace the computer I have now, because I want to look at some of the specs on what it does, not just with the mining and everything, but the overall, because my overall decision is whether to upgrade to a gaming console or to go to a Mac computer. So I'm doing a little research on that, so that's mainly why I'm making this video. And so I went to Amazon, and I found the Omen, which seems pretty similar to what we were just looking at, except this is the laptop version. And this one is sold on Amazon. and it's actually available for a cheaper price. And let's see what's on the specs. You have the choice between 1 terabyte hard drive, and then you can get it for 16 RAM, 16 gig RAM, or 12 gig RAM. And the 32 gig is not available right now. You have the option here to get it in a 15-inch, 17-inch. The 17-inch looks pretty nice. You got the 15-inch. 15-inch with a different processor, and 17-inch with a different processor, and then you got the 15-inch. So these are made for gaming, but if I eventually buy a gaming computer, it's not going to be used for gaming. It's going to be used for the overall processor to, process everything faster, or the applications, editing software, that kind of thing. I need a faster processor for my business online. So the computer I have just does not really cut it as far as, the quality of, like the webcam. I use screencast, which, I would actually prefer having a more powerful editing processor for my computer. So doing that, I would have to find a stronger computer, and this looks like a good candidate right here. It is Microsoft 10 that they have on it. I do have to come to the conclusion of getting either this or a Mac, which I do. I've grown up with more Windows than I have Macs, but I'm more a fan of Mac computers just by the way they look in their design. But this does look like a pretty strong computer. When it comes to like entrepreneurship, and if you're editing and making videos and doing that kind of thing, this seems like a stronger computer. So let's look a little bit about the specs. Okay, the battery life can be up to 10 hours. The operating system is Windows 10, 12 gig. You have 1 terabyte space right here. And you can play the latest games, but, that's not what I'm really using it for. But you can use it for games, and because you can use it for games, it's a lot faster and a lot stronger. So anyway, that's really all the specs it has. You can buy it with a gaming mouse, but I wouldn't buy it with a mouse. So anyway, if you guys are interested in this laptop right here, I'll put a link below the video. I'll also put a link below the video for this one right here if you guys are interested in getting the desktop version of it. I just thought that I would look at certain items that would help out entrepreneurs with their businesses. So I will be making more videos on this when I find a product that I will find helpful for entrepreneurs out there. So other than that, guys, thanks for watching my videos, and I'll see you guys in future videos.